Hello, and welcome once again to the Alex Wandernaut Show. Today, I get to tour Happiness Headquarters. Coincidentally, also the HQ of Marriott International. Last time out, I heard so much amazing stuff about employee well-being that I simply had to see it for myself. So after weeks of negotiations with my producer, I've finally been let out of the studio. It was under the condition, though, that I'd be chaperoned at all times. So, who better to keep a watchful eye on me than Marriott's HR leader, David Rodriguez. Hello, David, and thanks for having me over.
Hi, Alex. Great to have you here. There's a lot to see and do, so let's get cracking.
Fantastic. So, right now we're at the Hub, which is your cafeteria, and I'm presuming that's because you know the way to my heart is through my stomach.
I do, and yes, it's a cafeteria, but it's more like a town hall. People are in here all day, working, socializing.
Presumably eating.
Of course. Are you hungry, Alex? The point is, it's the place to be here at headquarters, but I want to show you some amazing things just outside the Hub.
Sounds great. What's first?
Well, why don't we start at the beginning? In 1927, newlyweds J.W. and Alice Marriott got in their Model T and drove all the way from Utah to Washington, D.C. to start a new life. They opened a root beer stand, and since then, the business has evolved many times. In 1957, their eldest son, Bill Marriott, helped begin what has become one of the world's premier travel companies, Marriott International.
Wow, so from small family business to a global company, and still very much growing. That's the entrepreneur's dream right there. So, what was the most important ingredient to their success?
Well, if you take care of employees, they take care of the business, but it's also about embracing change and spearheading innovation.
Makes sense, but what's with the Willy Wonka on the wall? Diversifying into the chocolate business, are we?
Yeah, if only. Actually, this is the Underground, Marriott Innovation Center here at headquarters. Like Willy Wonka's inventing room, it's one of the places where our associates create pioneering new products and services.
So it's a bit like Q's gadget room in James Bond.
Exactly, but without all the fire and explosions.
More comfy seats than ejector seats, right?
You've got it.
So does all of this make you the Willy Wonka of well-being?
We do encourage the Wonkas among us, and it's working because well-being's everywhere around here. It's all geared to it. In our conference room, you can have meetings while walking at a treadmill desk, or get centered in the meditation room, go for a workout at M Studio, and then grab a healthy smoothie at the juice bar while you check out what's happening at M Live, our real-time social media center.
Wow. Do they ever rest?
Well, resting's important too, so we're working on a room with sleeping pods. Whether it's through exercise or a nap, we're all about keeping the batteries recharged.
Now, between that and all the food, I can see why people would love to work here. Now, I did just hear someone say that Arne Sorenson, your CEO, is in the building. Now, this is too good to miss. What do you think the chances are of getting a chat with the big cheese?
Well, it's funny you should say that.
Hey, David. Then you must be Alex. Welcome to Marriott.
Thanks, Arne. It's great to be here. I heard you were a hard worker, but isn't this taking it a bit far?
Well, it's really important to us that people take care of themselves, and it can't hurt to lead by example.
Yeah, I suppose I could reconsider my rigorous sitting and napping routine. The thing is, though, you have thousands of hotels all around the world. How do you ensure that it's a priority everywhere?
Well, Alex, to be selected as a leader at Marriott, you have to believe deeply that taking care of people is the most important ingredient to business success. We have two real requirements. Do your very best at your job, and be the very best neighbor you can be in the workplace. The rest kind of takes care of itself.
Sounds sensible. If I wanted to work for an inconsiderate idiot, I'd be self-employed. But how do you maintain that day to day?
Well, if our associates aren't happy, the entire global leadership team gets paid less.
Yeah, that would do it for me.
And to ensure it's happening, our associates take an annual survey, and our scores are compared against the best of the best companies. I'm proud to say we consistently have among the very highest ratings across the world.
Like I said, and that would do it for me. Money's a powerful motivator.
Alex, you have a one-track mind. The truth is, it's really part of everyone's DNA here. Taking care of people is the foundation of our success. As one associate put it, because Marriott takes care of my family and me, I make sure that my coworkers and every customer feels like family too. To us, that is the ultimate sign of happiness and well-being.
Sounds brilliant.
We do our best. Now, David, Did you show Alex our Pilates studio?
Good idea.
Look at those happy, healthy people. I certainly can't bend like... Well, hang on. Is that who I think it is?
Alex, meet Bill Marriott.
Wow, the even bigger cheese. I'd love to talk to you, Mr. Marriott, but it looks like you're in the middle of your workout. Can we book you for next time?
Of course, Alex. I love your show, but we have to get you out to the hotels so you can really understand why it's so important that everyone feels like family around here.
Great. Then it's a plan. Thank you to my guests, David, Arne, and the man who started it all, Mr. Marriott. Next time, I'll visit with associates in several hotels all around the world to get a sense for what well-being means to them and what they are doing at their location to bring take care and well-being to life. You know, just to see where the real magic happens. Executive suite for me then, please. Thank you very much for listening, and until then, take care and go be happy.